Okay, what we're doing here with the 2x10s is we're ultimately going to be about 1/8 of an inch over the edge of this, you know. But honestly, if it's flush, it doesn't matter, you know. But the reason we're using these 8x10s to frame everything in is because they come all the way out past the edge of the brick. So that means that we'll be able to run flashing underneath the window and down and out over the brick so that the water flows, hits the flashing, and flows off the brick. The brick themselves here, these are, they're at a downward angle, right? So water will naturally flow. But before we put the flashing on, after we get everything framed in, we're going to come back and we're going to fill this up. We're going to caulk and fill up this gap with some sort of bead in order to keep stuff from going back up underneath there. And so it's not traditional. This isn't the normal way of doing anything, but I'm pretty good at about everything, but I'm not a contractor, which means that my way of figuring things out, there may not be anything wrong with it. It may work really just great, but it's not going to be what a traditional contractor is going to do because they know the ins and outs of everything. So this right here was kind of a combination of me and my buddy Rick, the guy who owns Nidric Construction. And you know, the first thing that he was telling me of how to do this and how to fix this was the contractor way. And I can't really even explain it because I don't remember. But finally he kind of stepped out of his own head and he was like, well shoot, you could just frame that in with regular wood and do new construction windows. And I was like, thank you. You know, so what we're doing here is anything but typical, and we want to do everything the right way, but at the same time we're not going to do something just because a typical house is built this way, you know, kind of thing. We don't have a typical house. Look at this shit. We got a concrete roof, concrete floor, cinder block walls, big ass 10-foot wide windows. There is nothing normal. Every door in this place is big enough for a wheelchair, or not just a wheelchair, a bed, one of those hospital beds. Mm-hmm. And so they're like, they're all like 42 inches wide, every one of them. So anyways, just explaining a little bit more to you about the framing of these windows. And hopefully we'll get a few more done today. We got a nice day. Got out here a little bit late because the Christmas party, someone had fun.
I did. Had a little bit too much to drink.
It happens.
It was fun.
Anyways, so we're getting started. Gonna hopefully frame in this window, which is pretty big. If memory serves me correct, I think it's 6 feet wide. I'm not sure. We'll get to measuring it. But we want to do this window and these two smaller ones today, and maybe more. We'll just keep rolling, but whatever. Just me and Irene, and Larry Dale's going to be here tonight, and so I fully expect that me and him are going to be able to accomplish a lot of stuff. So I've talked enough. Enjoy the video. That's nice. Show me some action. I was really worried about that for probably obvious reasons. The obvious reason is it was not supported.
Let's look over here. We're gonna take maybe a hammer, run out a square there, and we'll drive,
All right.
drive that in.
Yep.
Well, if you want this top, this can come over more, and the bottom can come in.
All right.
This way.
Let's get that box and put it work.
Nope. Let me go just a little bit more. Okay.
What are you scared?
That's fucking, that tube won't explode or whatever. Yeah. All you, brother. Seven.
35.
No, you want to measure the center.
No, I don't. Okay, there you go.
That's what.
37. I don't care the way it's done. I don't care.
Tell me that's
The
what
way
you
I
do
care
now.
is the way I'm doing it. Oh, yeah. Let's turn that bow the other way. Ah, fuck it. It's in there. Very exciting right now because all the windows are framed in, and this one right here was our biggest headache because as you can see there was a lot of stuff that was falling. Hey, I'm talking.
I know. I'm working.
So we had to do a lot of different stuff. I'm sure you saw with the bracing and everything. I don't know, but Zach had the camera. But we still got some bracing poles back there just in case things went wrong here and it started to fall on us. But it's all good. We're braced up and there's little to no danger whatsoever of the roof falling in on us.
And that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah! That's good.
It's cool. If Lovell Wagner's here, he'd say, Bodie, Gene all the gravy.
He's crazier than I am. By tenfold. Like, way up there.
Yeah, like it's a bad thing.
Man, I feel good right now.
Yeah, it's, I tell you, stepping outside the box, taking on a project, that gives you that little feeling, man, I don't know if I can do this. And when it comes together and you get a sense of relief and you get a sense of appreciation about, you know what, I can do this.
I always knew I could do it. So. There's just not too many things I can't do. Empathy, I'm not real good at that. Empathy. Yes, I
You
can't.
understand what I'm saying? The
No, I know. I'm just teasing, man.
typical person, they stop in their tracks if they feel like, they're outside of their comfort zone. Man, get outside your comfort zone. Be uncomfortable. Change only occurs at the behest of uncomfortability.
Kid.
Well, Zach, if you don't care, let's bring that ladder over here and let's take these jacks out.